When I first contacted this transmission point, it was a meeting of people who had been out of contact for a long time and who had recently reestablished contact. We of the Order have long been part of your world, and we continue to operate underground, out of sight, yet as part of the current fabric of your social order as it struggles to maintain its coherency within the chaos and manipulations that have worked against its stability. As a holy order, we have much to transmit to your world as you face a time of opening to concepts and experiences that are far outside of the mainstream of your conditioned way of thinking. It is in the greatest interest of your people that you come to understand a few things from our perspective, and as such I will relate to you through this one who is well chosen to carry the message. We call ourselves the Order for reasons that go back in time, far, far beyond what you have recorded and what remains in some form of truth in your legends, mythologies, and scriptures. However, the reality of our life and our world is exceedingly different from what you may expect it to be. This is soon to change, as you will have a new appreciation for where we are, who we are, what we are doing, and how we have been involved in your world's timelines from the very beginning. You have much to catch up on, and it is in light of the temporal shift that is happening within your reality now, and which will to some degree accelerate as it simultaneously comes to a stop. This is the shift, and it is necessary if you are to regain your footing as a global people with a unified understanding of who you are. This is necessary now, as it has been necessary in times past, long before you have any way of recording a date other than to say it is in the distant memory of your ancestors. From time to time we make an appearance. Always we are in contact, however silently that may be. Time is coming for us to again appear, to again make inroads with those who have a leadership position in your world, but not as you know it currently. As the time is shifting, those who are to lead the hearts and minds of your people into a new day are those who have been waiting in the background for their cue to come forward. The light is falling now onto that space where they are to appear. As they come forward, so do we. What is about to happen to your world is, in some sense, unprecedented. Yet it is not without a plan absolute and divine in its structure and its perfection. What you will hear from us in the times to come, and we ask you to pay close attention when we do speak, is in line with what we have been giving you in the cryptic and perhaps too brief messages that have been coming so far. We will continue to speak to you of these times to come and the time upon you, and the time that is coming out of an opening which will change everything. What I have been tasked to do is to bring all of you into the light of understanding what is happening in and around and within your world. What has been hidden from you shall no longer be hidden. What has been turned and twisted shall be made straight. What I have to say will be heard and understood by all. Long have you waited for this time. Many of you have come specifically to participate in this momentous and far, far-reaching moment in time. If I am to be exact in my words, I would say that you have asked to be here to meet each other again on a field where everything will be uprooted, replanted, where the ground itself will speak to you and guide you in building something that will be a continuation of what had been interrupted, a perfection of what had been corrupted, an evolution of what had been stunted. All these things are going to come to pass before your eyes, within your minds and hearts. It is imperative that you put aside those things that prevent you from seeing what is happening. It is vital that you step outside of who you have always thought yourselves to be. It is, without question, the most important thing for you now as individuals and as a people of a planet that has long suffered under the weight of a hard lesson. That you come now with open eyes and clear hearts. That you trust what you discern as divine guidance to lead you into a point of timelessness in which you will redefine who and what you are about. We understand fully the hesitations, the reasonings, and the inclinations that you bear that can pull you into mistrust of these words or a misunderstanding of the intent which I put into them. This, however, is the truth. The love that you have always worshipped and sought. The love that you have always believed in and which has always surprised you, which has eluded you and brought you to your knees, is appearing right in front of your eyes, within you and within each other. We ask that you recognize this, that you see clearly who you are becoming, and that you help each other to drop all pretense of the illusion that you have been nurturing at the behest of those who have instilled it within you. Now is the time for you to drop what you have been carrying, to peel off the labels that have bound you to a path that has deviated from the most holy of all truths. Those who have any preconceived notion of what I'm speaking may have surprises themselves to encounter in the face of this love which I speak. For now, let this be what I have to deliver today. In the days to come, much will happen to bring these words back to you. Try not to read into them from the narrative that you have memorized and carried in your own mind. Allow your heart to guide you as your mind becomes more focused on the importance of love in this time of turmoil. It is in the deepest respect that we serve the source of all love, and with the utmost dedication to you as a people of love who have a derivation and a destination of a divine human beingness. We leave you now in peace and remind you that you are never alone.